What is going on, everyone? I'm pretty stoked in the office today because today I will be releasing my first ever digital download set on my website for you, the fans. And that means it's completely free. It'll be a Lightroom presets pack for editing the raw images directly from the DJI Air 2S in particular. Now, I'm sure this may work with other drone images or other images, period, but these were built specifically for the DJI Air 2S. Doesn't matter if you are an amateur, a novice, or an exacting pro at flying these drones and editing these images, these 4 presets will be a great jumping off start for your editing project. Let's go. All right, everyone, as I mentioned on the top, this is going to be all about these free Lightroom presets that I created. If you are new to aerial photography or new to drone photography and you have the DJI Air 2S, then I made this free little 4-pack of Lightroom presets that'll really help you out in your workflow. All you have to do is go check them out. Here's a link at the bottom. There's also a direct link down in the notes. But all that being said, let's get into it. Now let's talk about how you can get those files. As I just said, all you have to do is go to my website. They are right here. There's no need to enter your email or anything like that. It's just a free pack that I'm letting out. Press the download now button. It will instantly start. It's a very small file because these files are very small. Once they pop up, you can show in folder. Now I'll show you the way that's the easiest, I think, to do it. We'll move this one out of the way. I create a new folder on my desktop and I'm going to call this whatever you want to call it, but this is usually how I have it labeled up. Have those, then we open up the zip file, grab all these files and put it into this folder on your desktop, just like that. Now here they all are right here in an easy place on your desktop with a nice to easy remember name. Pull up Lightroom and I'll show you how to go ahead and install them. Press this button right here, create, it's right under the presets menu, scroll all the way up at the top. If you're scrolled all the way down, you could possibly be down here somewhere and you don't see it, so just scroll all the way up to the top, presets right here, import presets, just like that. Go to your desktop and you can import the entire folder. It will import into it just like this, whatever you name it. I have already done this, which is why you can see it right here, named DJI Air 2S. Right here under all my presets. Now, as you can see, we've got 4 of them going right here, and I'm going to kind of go over a few scenarios in which you might want to use which one and how they kind of differ. Now, keep in mind, these are not necessarily always going to be a one click and done type of process because every drone is a tiny bit different and every house is a little bit different. These are just jumping off points. Sometimes you will be able to just simply click the button and rock and roll with that. Other times you'll need to tweak it a little bit, but I'll go through and explain each one. Getting back into it, as you can see over here on the left-hand side, Air 2S, since I've imported everything, this is the folder that it creates under my presets, and these are the 4 presets. Each one of these are for different situations. The first one, cloudy, is for situations in which you are shooting on a cloudy day. Popping blue skies is when you're really trying to enhance the blue sky, but really it works best on days that are cloudy and not necessarily perfectly blue days. Regular would be what you use the majority of the time, and then too much green is on there because I don't know if your Air 2S does this, but when I shoot raw on auto balance, it tends to shoot a little green. So as you can see right here, regular, too much green. You can see it adds just a little bit of pink into there to compensate for that. Sometimes it's a little too much, like in this situation right here, I would just go with regular, come over here, grab my eyedropper, hit it right there, and there we go. Now we have a white balanced and firmly adjusted property. Now we can move on to the next. We'll go right on over here, traditional huge backyard, come on over here and click the regular. Everything looks perfectly fine to me. In a matter of seconds, we went from, I don't know why the before and after is not working on my thing. That's wacky. Who cares, right? Let's see, back to reset. So this is what we started with a simple click of the button. Once again, here we go. If you don't like the green, you want to, if it was a little too much, sometimes when you're in a forested area in particular, too much green works really well. But either way, as you can see, in a matter of moments, I've managed to go ahead and turn this into a really good photo without doing much work at all. Now, go on to the next one. Here we go. This photo was taken on a very cloudy day, if you cannot tell by the mug exterior here. So I will use the cloudy setting. Look at that, from that to that. If I was to use the regular, it comes out green, too much green. This is designed for a regular day. Once again, cloudy is perfect. Just like that, we're pretty much good to go. Once again, I'll use my little white balance selector somewhere. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can, because I'm pretty sure this house's exterior was all beige and not white. That looks really close though. Maybe a little green add to it. And there we go. On to the next photo. Once again, these are all just raw, straight out of the camera, DJI Air 2S files. Right here, popping blue skies. Look at that. It looks awesome. Regular, to me, looks a little too green. You could once again go with the too green option, but since we've got these purple crepe myrtles over here in the corner and all the brick, it throws off that kind of pinky look. So once again, that poppin' blue skies is where it's at for this one. And I don't even really think I have to do too much more. Here we go, a front exterior of a nice little circular driveway of a house in the woods. Go to regular mode. Now, once again, this may be a little too much green. Come right there. There we go. Look at that. All the brick looks nice. Everything looks good. Still not too green. Do you get where I'm going with all this? Do you see how easy it is? Here we go. Let's go with this one here. This one was once again shot on a cloudy day, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go right up here to the cloudy option, and it's funny how it looks perfect just like that. And I'm actually hiding right here behind these bushes for this photo. But let's continue. Here we go. Here's a difficult house, right? It's got a lot of highlight right over here, lots of shadow because it's obviously in a forested area and on a huge hill. Perfect scenario for drone photography and perfect situation for these presets that I've created. Right over here to cloudy. Look at that. Now I know this wasn't taken on a cloudy day, but think about the fact that the entire property is in shade. So that's kind of replicating this cloudy atmosphere. If I went to regular, it does look good. You see that? Actually, that looks a little more natural, the regular. Too much green. I don't think this one has too much green because honestly, when I photographed this one, this house in particular had a whole lot of algae on the side of the front up here. So it did actually have a green tinge. But let's continue. Another aerial photograph and go with the regular. That's a little too much green to me. Here we go. Blue skies. That's just the one that looks the best. I mean, I know I didn't create it exactly for this scenario, but you can just easily hover all of these and get the one that works the best. I mean, I've pretty much showed you everything I can. You saw how quick that was to go from one to the other, to the other, to the other. So if you're new and you're really liking this, just once again, go on over to my website, download the preset, check it out. It's very easy to install, very easy to use, and once again, completely free. Well, that's about it, everybody. I don't really know what else I can say about these presets. I try to keep it short and simple for you because it's not about me showing you how many times I can edit with them. It's about the edits that you actually do with them. So please comment down below. Show me that you like these by subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and just interacting with me in general. As always, keep shooting, enjoy yourself, and I will catch you next time.